And ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Greg Young, coming to you live one more time from Davenport, Florida, with my morning life wake ups this morning. And this morning, I'm going to talk about commitments that you make to yourself to succeed. Because I believe, we had this whole series has been about self, different things going on in self. So I thought about the commitments that you make to yourself in order to succeed will play a great part in self, because we realize we got to be dedicated to ourselves in some kind of way in order to succeed in life. So that's why I want to close this life series out with this topic of commitments that you make to yourself in order to succeed. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is believing in yourself. You got to, in order to succeed in life, in anything that you're setting out to do in life, your number one thing has to be your belief level that you have within yourself. And if you don't have a high belief level within yourself, you're not going to succeed in life with whatever it is you're setting out to do. Is because of the simple fact that you don't have no belief in yourself. You don't believe that you have what it takes to achieve whatever it is you're looking for in life, whatever it is you're trying to get out of life, wherever you're trying to go in life. It doesn't matter. But the number one thing that you have to do is believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect someone else to believe in you? How can you expect someone else to trust you? So that way you have to be committed to believing in yourself. That's a good key to commitments that you make to yourself in order to succeed in life. And that's what you have to do. If you're committed to yourself wholeheartedly and you believe in yourself, no matter what's going on in life, no matter what is happening in life, or whatever the situation may be in life that you're going through, and you believe wholeheartedly within yourself, and you know that you're going to do what it takes in order for you to get to where you need to go, but you got to have that belief in yourself that you can get there. It's just like, when we was kids and when we was growing up and we learned how to do things for the first time, say like when you was a baby, and you was learning how to walk, you had to have that commitment to yourself to believe in yourself that you could walk. And then once you did that, now you started to, the number one stage you started out was crawling, but you had to believe in yourself that you could crawl before you could walk. And that's the same way in life. You got to believe in yourself that you can crawl before you can walk. But the first part of it is your belief system that you have within yourself that you can succeed in whatever you're trying to achieve in life. But you have to have that commitment to yourself from day one. If you don't possess that commitment to yourself from day one, then you're not going to be able to succeed in life to where you need to be, and that's the way it is. That's the number one thing that I believe that you should have is belief in yourself. And then the next thing I want to talk about is taking massive action. When you want to succeed in something in life, you got to take massive actions to succeed in achieving that, but you got to be commitment. And it takes a commitment in order for you to take massive actions on a daily basis in order for you to achieve whatever that is that you're trying to achieve. Whatever point in life to where you're trying to get to, you have to take massive actions in order to get there. But in order for you to be able to take massive actions, you have to be committed. It's a commitment that you have to make to yourself that, hey, no matter what's going on, no matter how life gets in the way, I'm going to take massive actions to succeed in whatever this is I'm trying to do. Say, for instance, you're trying to build a business. If you're trying to build a business, you got to take that massive action in order to build that business. You got to have that consistency within building that business. You got to get up each and every day and give it your all, 100%. And then you got to stay up some late nights to get things together for the next day. Put all your plans together, all your schedules together, and have a massive action on a daily basis and repeat that massive action on that daily basis. And now you have made that commitment to yourself to take that massive action. And now you will get to the next level in life, to where you need to be, to where you can succeed in life. But you cannot succeed in life if you don't take massive action within yourself, within whatever you're trying to achieve in life. And that's where you need to understand and you need to realize that that's how you have to do it when it comes to being committed to your commitments that you make to yourself. Massive action plays a big part in your success level of getting to where you want to be in life. You know, and this morning, I apologize. I got on a little bit late, but I was having internet problems. You know, my internet wouldn't work. So I said, hey, I'm not going to give up. I took massive action to get this thing going so I could be on here live to talk to you. I didn't give up. My internet was not working this morning, you know, and I was trying, and so I turned it off, turned it back on. It still wasn't working. But I took massive action to figure out a way so I could make this live work. So now I'm on my hot spot. And that's what it's all about, is taking massive actions when you are committed to doing something. See, I am committed to bringing these morning life wake ups to you, and I'm not going to allow nothing to stop me, whether I come on late or whatever. I'm still going to be here to give it to you because I'm committed. And I took massive actions this morning to be able to be on here, because when I first started out, I played with my internet for about 30 minutes. It wouldn't work. So, you know, I said, hey, let me use my iPhone hotspot. As soon as I clicked into my iPhone hotspot, it's working fine. And now I'm here live. But had I given up and said, you know what, my internet's not working, I'm just not going to do this morning inspiration, this morning life wake ups this morning. But I took the massive actions in order to succeed in being able to bring this to you. And that's the same way you got to do within life yourself. You got to take the massive actions in order to do whatever you need to do in order to succeed in life. And that's what it's all about, is taking massive actions within whatever you want to achieve in life. Because, you know, I've said it 1,000,001 times, whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. But it cannot do it if you don't take massive actions to bring it forward, to put in the work, to do what you need to do in order to where you can get to where you need to be. And, you know, like I said, but that's where it all boils down to, you taking the massive actions that you need to do. And then you also, you know, being adaptable and learning continuously. You know, that's another commitment that you have to be. You have to be adaptable, and you have to learn continuously. You have to always be willing to learn, because the thing is, applied knowledge is power. Once you learn that knowledge and you apply that knowledge, you have power. But you got to be adaptable, and you got to be willing to learn continuously. And then what I mean by adaptable, don't have the mindset to where you believe you know it all. And you cannot listen to someone else to where they can teach you something and you can learn something, you know, because my thing is me, I learn each and every day. You know, my kids each and every day, within the things that they say at the ages that they are right now, it teaches me things. I be like, man, how can a 5-year-old know that? How can a 7-year-old know that? How can they be that smart to know these things? But I adapt myself to learning continuously. How you learn continuously is you grow your mindset. And how do you grow your mindset? You grow your mindset by, number one, paying attention to what's going on around your surroundings. You grow your mindset by listening to audios, reading books, and just listening to people and hanging around successful people that are succeeding in life and willing to learn new things. Don't just think that you've got to the point in life to where you've learned it all, you know it all, and can't nobody teach you nothing. Because once you do that, that's one of the greatest mistakes you can ever make in life, is when you feel like you know it all and nobody can teach you something else. Because the thing is, here's the deal. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to be adaptable so you can learn continuously. Because when you learn continuously, you grow your mind. You grow your mind, you grow your thinking pattern process, you change your thinking pattern process, and all these different things go on. Within that is when you grow your mind. But if you're not willing and you're not adaptable to learn continuously, then you're not going to be able to learn continuously. And you have to be able to do that. And the thing is, you have to adapt that mindset to where you want to do whatever it takes for you to be adaptable and learning continuously. And another thing you have to do, you have to have the willingness to lose some sleep and say no. A lot of times, you got to lose some sleep. You got to stay up some late hours than you normally would, because like I said, an entrepreneur works 100 hours for himself, so he doesn't have to accept a 40-hour job working for someone else. And that requires late hours. And then you got to be willing to put in that midnight oil to get to where you want to be. But I'm telling you, if you put in that midnight oil for a season, now you live a lifestyle beyond means. But you've got to be willing to lose that sleep. You got to be willing to stay up late and get up early the next morning and perform and do the things that you need to do. You have to be willing to do those things. If you're not willing to do those things, then you cannot succeed. But it comes all within a commitment that you make to yourself. If you make that commitment to yourself that you're going to stay up as late as you have to get all the things that you need to do within your income producing day, then you will do what you got. You will get to the level where you need to be and you will succeed. But if you're not willing to do that and stay up late and put in late hours, and then another thing, you got to commit yourself to saying no. Because there's a lot of things when you're on a journey of trying to succeed in life and take your life to the next level in life to where you want to be, there's a lot of times you're going to have to say no. There's going to be times when your buddies or whatever is going to say, hey, man, let's hang out. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. But you're going to have to be able to tell them, you know what, man, I appreciate the offer, but no, man, I cannot. I'm busy. I'm working on something very important that I'm trying to build. And I just, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to seem like I don't want to be around you all. I don't want to hang around you. But just right now, I just can't. I'm too busy. You have to say no. And then when you say no, you can't worry about their opinion and what they say. If you worry about their opinion and what they say, if they say, well, Greg, you know what you're saying? No, man, but you being stuck up, man. You have changed. You're not the same Greg. No, I'm not the same Greg because I'm on a different mission. That's what you have to realize. So you don't worry about what they're saying. You do what you got to do. Thanks for stopping by, William. But that's how you commit yourself to saying no, because that's the key. A lot of times when you're trying to achieve something in life, you cannot let distractions stop you, because the distractions will stop you from succeeding within your commitment that you made, to get to where you got to be. And that's why I say you got to be willing to lose some sleep. You got to be willing to stay up some late night hours in order to get to the success level to where you want to be in life. And you also got to be willing to give up some things. You got to be willing to cut loose some things. And you got to be willing to say no. And you got to be willing to hang around the people that are successful, that have what you want. You have to adapt a totally different mindset when you step into a journey of building your own wealth, because you got to realize this is on you. This is not a 9 to 5 to where you got a set hour to clock in and to get off. And once it's over, your money is guaranteed. No, it's not like that. Your money is guaranteed within the consistency, within what you do, and the willingness that you have to put in the late hours, to stay up late, to lose this sleep, the willingness and the willpower for you to say no to some things that you know that is not going to get you to the next level in your income producing level, to where you can get what you want out of life. But you have to realize that, you cannot allow somebody else to tell you, oh man, Greg, you know what, man? I've been watching you, man, and all the time you work all the time, you do all this, you do all that, and you never have no time to do nothing or whatever. So why don't you just lay back and relax, man? Come on, go out with the boys, man, and let's go shoot some pool and have a cup of beers and have some fun. If you know that you're not to where you want to be in life, to your success level, to where you want to go, you know that you got to say no until you get there. Now, when you get there, it's a different story. Now you have some leeway because you have put in all that work, because you have did all these continuously things, and now you've gotten to the level of where you want to be. But if you're not there, then you got to be willing to say no. You got to. You got to. Because if you don't be willing to say no, then other people are going to influence you and talk you out of your success or whatever you're trying to succeed in life doing. You've got to be willing to do what it takes and learn and adapt yourself, but you also got to be willing to lose some sleep. You got to be willing to say no. You have to do that. And then another thing you have to do, doing nothing unethical or immoral stuff. When you got a commitment to yourself, you can do nothing unethical or immoral. And what I mean by that, you cannot sell false pretense to nobody. If you're sitting down with somebody and it's a prospect of yours, your honesty and your integrity carries a long way. So you got to sit down with that person and you got to let them know from your honesty and your integrity, and don't do nothing unethical or immoral just to get them to join. Don't go out there and tell them, hey, if you join this, you're going to become a millionaire overnight, because you know that's not going to happen. That's unethical. You don't do that. You be honest. You tell them, you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you like this. If you join this, it can lead you to a lifestyle of fun, freedom, and fulfillment, but you got to be willing to put in the work to do the results. And it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy, because it wasn't easy for me. There was a lot of times I had to put in a lot of hard work, a lot of nights staying up late, a lot of times getting up early with no sleep after being up late, working late. Those are the things that you have to tell people when you want them to do business with you, and you have to explain to them and let them know that this journey that you're stepping in to building this wealth is not going to be easy. But you know what? I'm going to be by your side and help you every step of the way and teach you everything you need to do in order to where you can build the wealth that you want. And that's your honesty, that's your integrity, and you're not doing nothing unethical, and you're not doing no immoral stuff. And the thing is, you grow more within your honesty. If you're honest with a person, then when you're doing business with them and you're honest with them, they will continue to do business with you. But the first time that you do or say something unethical or immoral in the business realm, you lose out. Because doing business with people is all about your honesty and your integrity that you have. And you never want to damage your honesty or your integrity that you have towards people, because that damages your business, that damages you as a character, and it does a whole lot of things. But if you're not doing or saying nothing unethical or immoral, or you're not doing no shady stuff, or you're not being totally honest with your prospects, then you're going to build a great business. You're going to get to the level of where you want to be. But that's a commitment that you have to make to yourself to do that, And like I say, you have to be able to do that. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is that you have to maintain proper work-life balance. And when you maintain proper work-life balance, number one, you have to put together a schedule and a plan. And when you put together that schedule and a plan, you have to follow out that schedule and a plan. You have to be committed to that schedule and a plan. Because like I say, I have a schedule and a plan that I put together each and every day. I do my morning life wake-ups at 7 o'clock every morning. To the best of my knowledge, this morning I wasn't able to get on at 7 o'clock because I was having internet issues, but I said that I wasn't going to allow nothing to stop me. That's why I took the massive action to do what it took for me to be on here. How easily I could have said, you know what, it's Saturday. I'm almost certain ain't nobody going to be on watching. There's no point in me doing it today. But you know what? I said, no, I'm taking massive actions to figure out a way to get on here to bring this morning inspiration to people, because I know that there's somebody that's going to be on here that's going to be listening that needs to hear this morning. So I did what I had to do in order to get on here. But that all came within me maintaining a proper work-life balance, my schedule. And I didn't want to get off of it. And that's the way you have to do when you set out to accomplish a life of success, to succeed, to live a lifestyle of fun, freedom, and fulfillment. But you have to be balanced. You have to maintain a balanced lifestyle. And number one, and you know how you get balance. You get balance by putting together a schedule and a plan. Number two, staying focused. Number three, staying healthy. You eat right. You do what you need to do to take care of your body, your health, because the thing is, if your body's not working proper, your mind is not working proper, because you cannot function if the body's not functioning proper. So I'll say that again. If your body's not working proper and you're not on a proper balanced diet to stay healthy, your mind is not working proper. So therefore, you don't have a balanced work life. You don't have it. You're not maintaining. I take black seed oil and all these things, but that keeps my body balanced, and it also keeps my mind focused within my thinking process. So that's what you have to realize. In order to be balanced, you got to commit yourself to being balanced, to living a balanced life, to being balanced, to staying in balance within balance. You know what I mean? And that's keeping your body balanced and your mind balanced. The two functions together can take you to a lifestyle unknown, beyond means of unrecognition. But if you cannot balance the two together on the same level, now your thinking pattern process is not on the same level that it should be on. So you just have to remember that, these are the things that you have to do in life, in commitments you have to make to yourself in order to succeed. And like I said, I run back over. The first one I said is believe in yourself. The second one I said is take massive action every day. You have to do it. The third one I said is being adaptable and learning continuously. You have to do it. The fourth one I said is willing to lose some sleep and say no. You have to do that if you want to be successful. And then the fifth one I said is not doing unethical or immoral stuff. You have to be honest. Your honesty, your integrity goes a long way, and it sets the pace for your race, for your respect that you're going to have in your success, that you're trying to succeed in life to the next level to get to where you got to be. And then the sixth one I said is maintaining proper work-life balance. All those things play a part within the commitments that you make to yourself in order to succeed. And this is what we must realize, that the most important one of getting it all in process is the one I said at first, believing in yourself. I'll go back to that and I'll touch on that because I really want you to understand that, because your self-belief within yourself creates your destiny of success or failure. I'll say that again. Your self-belief within yourself creates your destiny of your success or failure. In whatever you're doing in life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're working a 9 to 5 and you don't believe in yourself that you can do that job to the best of your ability, to where you can get good results that is satisfying, to where you can advance to the next level in the company, you'll never get there. But how do you get there? Believing in yourself. It's the same way if you're out here and you're an entrepreneur. You're never going to make any money if you don't believe you can make it. right? That's believing in yourself. You're never going to be successful if you don't believe you can be successful. You're never going to be a millionaire if you don't believe you can be a millionaire. That's believing in yourself, and that's the most important one of commitment. You are making a commitment to yourself so you can succeed in life. You have to realize your self-belief within yourself helps you excel in life and evolve to where you need to be in life. But if you don't adapt that belief in yourself, you'll never get there. And that's just a known fact. And like I said, I come on here to encourage you to hopefully give you knowledge and nuggets and keys to where you can live a better lifestyle. If you want to create change in your lifestyle, then try to put into practice some of the things that I'm addressing in these morning life wake ups when I come to you and I do these morning life wake ups. Take heed to some of the things that I'm saying and start using them in your daily lifestyle and changes that you make in your life, and you will see a different lifestyle start to develop. But as long as you're doing the same thing over and over and it hasn't gotten you nowhere within 5 to 10 years, what makes you think it's going to get you somewhere within the next 5 to 10 years? If you want a better lifestyle, you got to learn how to believe in yourself more. I will say that again. If you want a better lifestyle, you got to learn how to believe in yourself more. Okay. Yeah, well, Greg, how do I believe in myself more? Have more self-esteem, have more confidence, have more consistency about yourself. And don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do or what you want to achieve. Don't allow nobody to tell you that you cannot do things. Don't allow nobody to tell you what you cannot achieve. You can achieve, I've said a million times, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But how do we do that? Believing in yourself. So that's the reason why I went back to this one and touched on this one again, because I believe that this is the number one thing that creates the structure of the outside of what you're building in order to mold it into a universe. I'll say that again. Believing in yourself. Good morning, Liesl. Thanks for stopping by. Believing in yourself is the outside structure to creating the universe that you want to live in, the universe that you deserve to live in. Don't let nobody else tell you where you deserve to live. Don't let nobody else tell you what you deserve to have in life. Believe in yourself and go out there and get those things for yourself, but you got to be committed. You got to have a commitment to yourself in order to believe in yourself. Because, like I said, you have to be able to. If you're not able to believe in yourself, who do you expect to believe in you? If you don't believe in you, how can you expect someone else to believe in you? If you don't respect you, how can you expect someone else to respect you? If you don't have drive and self-esteem within yourself, how can you expect someone else to have self-esteem within themselves? If you can't teach it to yourself to believe in yourself, you can't teach it to others. That's just the bottom line. So the main thing that you need to realize is believing in yourself, because you hold the key. And those are the commitments. Those are the commitments to you, that the commitments you have to make to yourself in order to succeed. Like I said, I'll run by them again one more time. Number one, I said, believe in yourself. Number two, I said, take massive action every day. Number three, I said, being adaptable and learning continuously. Number four, I said, willingness to lose some sleep and say no. Number five, I said, not doing unethical or immoral stuff. Number six, I said, maintaining the proper life balance. And that's the way that you get to the level in life to where you want to be within commitment. And that's why I'm closing out my life series with commitment, because I believe commitment sums everything up that I have been talking about all this week. Because in order you to deal with all those things that I talked about this week, it starts within you and your commitment that you have to yourself. And if you're committed to yourself, you can be as successful as you want to be. But if you're not committed to yourself, you cannot be successful as you want to be because you don't believe in yourself. When you start to believe in yourself, that's what causes you to be committed to yourself. And you have to be that way in order to get to the next level. But like I said, there's some commitments that you have to make along the way in order to get there. So just remember the number one thing to you being and succeeding in life and being successful or whatever you want to be or getting to the next level in life, you just got to believe in yourself. Because if you can learn how to believe in yourself, then you can trust yourself. I'll say that again. If you can learn how to believe in yourself, then you can trust yourself. And then you know how to do all those things that I just talked about. You know how to commit yourself to those things that I just talked about. But you cannot commit yourself to those things that I just talked about if you don't do the first one on the list, which is believing in yourself. That is the key to putting all the other 5 in play. That's why I said number one, that's the number one thing, is your belief that you have in yourself. And don't allow nobody else to take that belief away. Now, I'm not telling you alone when you set out to succeed in life or to become successful that it's going to be easy, because it's not. But I can tell you that it is possible because I'm a living witness. I'm sitting here in this chair right now being able to give you these morning life wake-ups through my experiences in life that I went through and the things that I had to deal with and overcome and conquer to get to where I am today. But I did not get to where I am today by not believing in myself. I became committed to believing in myself and not allowing what other people said or other people did to determine who I was. And that's what you have to do if you want to know how to deal with the things that you go through in life and that you face. If you're committed to yourself, nothing that you go through or face in life is an obstacle that you cannot get over. I'll say that again. If you're committed to yourself and you believe in yourself, then there's nothing in life that you can go through or face, no obstacle that you cannot get over and keep on moving to the success level in life to where you want to be. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to be able to do it. And that's just, like I said, that's why I touched on that real hard, because I want people to understand whatever their mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So that's where you get to the point to where anything that's thrown at you within life, if you have belief in yourself, you will be able to overcome it. You won't allow it to get the best of you and stop you from moving forward. But you got to believe in yourself first in order to get there. So, like I said this morning, happy Saturday to everybody. And I just want to say thank y'all for stopping by this morning. I apologize for not getting on at straight at 7, but you have technical problems. But like I said, I took that massive action because I believed in myself enough to know that I wasn't going to let nothing stop me from bringing this morning life wake up to you, even if I brought it on 30 minutes later and I started in the time that I normally do. It doesn't matter. I got it out to you. So since I got it out to you, I just want you to do me a favor and like, comment, and share, and check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe, because like I said, I got a lot of good encouraging words on there that can help you throughout your daily life. So check it out. Subscribe to my channel. Because I'm all about building people up. I'm all about building people up and giving them confidence to where they can be committed to themselves, to where they can believe in themselves. And then if they're at a point in life to where they are right now, Now they can make a decision to rise above and higher than where they are and live a better lifestyle of what they want. They can know that they can achieve it. If they can conceive it and believe it, they can achieve it. And that's why I keep saying that over and over, because I want people to realize it's not about how smart you are. It's not about how many diplomas you have. It's not about what side of the railroad track you grew up on, or what type of family you grew up in. You could grow up in a poor family, but you can still be rich. I'll say that again. You can grow up in a poor family, but you can still be rich. All you got to do is change your mindset from a poor mindset to a rich mindset. That comes within believing in yourself. You can grow up in a middle class family, but you can still be rich. All you got to do is change your mindset from a middle class thinking to a rich mindset of thinking. That comes within believing in yourself. And that's the most important thing to life. That sums it up. Believing in yourself, and you can get to anywhere you want to in life, and you can deal with any problem you have to face in life because you believe in yourself from day one that you have what it takes to conquer. And you are a conqueror. There's greatness inside of you. There's a giant that needs to be awakened. But you only can awaken that giant within your hunger that you have for your success. I'll say that again. You are a conqueror. And there is a giant on the inside of you that needs awakening. But you can only awaken that giant within the ability that you have to conquer it within the belief that you have within yourself. That's the only way you can do it. So like I said, once again, like, comment, and share, on this Morning Life Wake Up. And like I said, this morning, I just want to thank each and every one of you all for stopping by. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your likes, your comments, your shares. I mean, it really touches my heart to know that someone is paying attention and listening to what I'm saying, and they like it enough to share it with other people so other people can get the messages that I'm bringing out in my Morning Life Wake Ups. And it's a joy in my heart knowing that I'm making a difference, because that was my whole purpose in life, is to create change across the world, to change people's mindset, ways of thinking from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind way of thinking, so they would have more belief in themselves and they would be able to get to the level in life where they needed to be. So if you're going out to work this morning, drive safe on the highway. Once you get to work, work safe. If you're working from home, do the same. And I'm very, very excited, today, because today is a glorious day for me, because, we're getting ready to, launch our trading platform, on Sunday, and I know it's going to be awesome. And so I'm just saying, anybody, that's out there and you're interested in learning how to trade, hey, hit me up on my YouTube channel, DM me. I'll be more than happy to help you, because I do realize that there are things that happen in life that people can use, extra money for. So I just want to say that, because it's been a real good thing, and it's been really busy, and I've been doing, promoting it like crazy, and it's been growing like crazy, and I have a lot of people interested. And I'm just saying, if one of you all is listening to me and you're interested in learning how, it's phenomenal. We have phenomenal teachers that teach you step by step. And, it's just phenomenal. And I've been, just loving it, because I've been doing so great in it, and I'm learning, and things is changing, and finances is changing. And I want to be a blessing to somebody else. That's why I'm throwing it out there. So, because I know if I hold all my blessings in that I'm getting, then I'm not going to be continuously blessed. So I want to bless whoever wants to be blessed. And like I said, for you stopping by this morning, I just want to say, click the link below, ZenceMakesSense.com, and get your free gift, because I'm offering you a free gift for stopping by, because I appreciate you. And just have a blessed Saturday and stay safe out there. And just remember, these words, that I'm saying to you right now is always do things with integrity, honesty, and respect. And always believe in yourself. So with that being said, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning life wake ups this morning. And I love you all. God loves you too. And thank you and have a blessed day and goodbye.